Lyndsey, is this kind of an indication of this team's, you said the other night, I think, to the maturity of this team, taking care of business against teams that, when you look at it before match, they should take care of. In other words, you're in the upper echelon, these are down here. Those are the matches you need to win. A win's a win, but you need to win. It says something a little more when you win 3-0 as opposed to even 3-1.
Yeah, I thought it was good that we didn't let them get a set, because they've been taking sets off of good teams.
Yeah.
And so to close that out, especially there late where they had a different lineup, they got a little bit of momentum, they had a lead for the first half, and we were able to close it out with some big defensive stops.
How much of a message do you think your kids sent in that first set when they go up 15-4, 17-6?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly sends a message on your home floor, and to a young team with Montana State, I think we got them a little rattled. I thought we were able to stay consistent. The only way we were giving them the ball back was with service errors. And so, that's not a momentum killer because they're not earning it. So I liked that we stayed aggressive at the service line, and, we were playing pretty good defense there, especially defending their middles and right sides. Their left side still had some good swings on us, but I thought we defended the middles and rights very well.
Did you ever see any mismatches in your favor in terms of the way it was lining up and setting up at all? Maybe even scouting and then again tonight?
A little bit. They're pretty balanced, so we weren't necessarily looking for a specific mismatch. We were looking to develop some of the things that are going to be important in the next 5 weeks, so that's why we got Sarah Weiland in there. She's going to be a big blocker and can score for us, and got her some time in the middle and the right side. She already has experience on the left side, so if we need a blocking sub, we were able to get her quite a bit of time tonight that'll pay dividends down the road.
48 kills, which I'm assuming in a 3-set match is better than normal. And to limit them to 24, I mean, I'm looking at statistical differences, and that's huge. You feel like you really didn't struggle at the net at all, almost the entire time at the net you were doing what you had to?
Well, yes and no. I mean, I think the stats said that, but I was really challenging our team that I thought we gave them too many easy balls. If the ball was out of system on our side, we just kept it in play instead of being a little bit more aggressive and keeping the pressure on in some situations. So I think that 48 could have been higher if we'd have handled it even a little better. But like I said, I'm not worried about the stat line or the 48, just especially our left sides. If it wasn't there, they just kept it in play, and that's not going to work in the next 5 weeks. And so I was challenging them there, and we matched their hitting errors, so we got to be a little bit lower error in some of those situations as well.
What's this get? I mean, I asked the girls, you had four in a row at home, you win 3 of them, and the 3 you win were sweeps. And how much does that play into kind of the mental approach that you take on the road, and what probably is, I want to assume, is the most important road match you have of the year, because of when it is, you're going into the last bit of the regular season, and you really need to make a statement that said, for people to say, man, Northern Colorado is playing really well at this point in the season.
Yeah, this weekend will be the test to see if we can play really well on the road. Weber State and Idaho State, who are playing well right now, they're kind of up and down like we are, that they are beating good teams, they're losing some matches they shouldn't. I mean, I think we're right there with them, and we're on their home court. So this will be a battle and a true test of our maturity to see if we're able to handle these 2 road matches. I love how we handled the Eastern Washington Idaho trip and coming out with 2 wins. So this team has shown that we can be pretty tough on the road with back-to-back matches like that. But we got to go show that again this weekend.
What kind of, are you one of these superstitious persons that will do the same thing on a road trip that was successful on a road trip the time before, or maybe your pre-match talk or anything? Do you kind of, or do you just kind of go with the flow and how things are going at that time?
I don't believe in superstition, but I do believe in patterns and routines. And so, we're going to keep the same schedule. We're going to, all the things that really affect the match, like a routine, we're going to do the same. But all the, fluffy stuff of what you're wearing or, that type of stuff, I'm not superstitious.